Good afternoon. In the series of achieving sustainable development goals and going to moon, Mars and beyond, we are at the stage of achieving SDG 6. It talks about sustainable water for all purpose and sanitation for all. Okay, to start with, we'll see what are the problems this SDG 6 while we are achieving we are facing. Okay, as per the UN SDG 2018 report, 2.3 billion people live in water stressed countries. 2.3 billion. And from 1975 till 2015, what happened? We reduced wetlands by 35% and forest cover 1/3. So we have to think over it, how we should behave with the forests. Each tree is important, each species is important, flora and fauna is important. Now, as per the UN SDG 2020 report, 1/4 to 1/2 means half, 50% population lack the pure drinking water and sanitation facilities. 2 billion lack safe drinking water, 3.6 billion lack basic sanitation facilities, and 2.3 billion people lack basic hygiene as well. Where have we come? As per the UN SDG report 2021, these facilities are very important. Otherwise, in 129 countries, there will not be faster recovery of pandemic. Okay, and that is the need of the hour. It means also momentum was lost in pandemic. Now 2010 to 2019, we achieved a lot of things, but that momentum has been lost. And to again come back to that 2019 again and then push back 2 3 years, 3 years are lost. So at this moment, if we have to momentum, we have to come, we have to triplicate our efforts. Triple efforts are required. Okay, now targets and indicators. Target 6.1, achieving universal and affordable drinking water for all by 2030. And it was the target where a lot of pipelines and all this were going on, but now during lockdown it couldn't be done. So it requires the course correction. Indicator 6.1.1, proportion of people getting safe drinking water. I mean, what another state. People are not getting drinking water. What a situation. Human needs to correct themselves before it is too late. That is for sure. Target 6.2, everyone, including people living in vulnerable situations, should have sanitation facilities by 2030 without any gender bias. Indicator 6.2.1, proportion of people using safe sanitation facilities, including safe hand wash. Imagine, basic facilities are not there. So how can we talk something else? Now target 6.3 has many points, in fact, to be achieved by 2030 and needs course correction. First is reducing pollution to improve water quality. Second, zero dumping near the water resources. Third, zero dumping of hazardous waste and harmful chemicals anywhere, not only near the water resources but other places as well. Proportion of wastewater treatment will be increased by 50%. Increasing recycling facilities, those are very less at present. Globally, increasing safe use of water facilities as well. So many points, and that's why again I say, why cannot we add going to moon, Mars and beyond? Because these all things will be useful there as well. There it is going to be useful. Recycling of water, waste management, everything. Indicator 6.3.1, proportion of industrial or domestic water treated safely. Proportion. This much water we supplied, this much was recovered. Indicator 6.3.2, proportion of water bodies with clean water quality. Okay. Target 6.4, it has several points again. Increasing efficiency of using water in all sectors. If we are using 5 drops, we should be able to do that the same job in 1 drop only. In place of 5 liters, how can we reduce it to 1 liter and slowly getting rid of water use consumption as well. It should be water free. In fact, that job, if it is industrial, how can we do it? A lot of research and development is required. So increasing efficiency of using water in all the sectors, ensuring sustainable water supply, ensuring water withdrawal sustainability. We are withdrawing that much water which rains are bringing back. Extra rains cannot bring, no. Then that is exploitation. Already we are doing 2.8 to 3 times more exploitation in certain sector, and 1.8 times more Mother Earth has been exploited in fact. So reducing percentage of people who suffer from water scarcity. Water, extra water is there that can be supplied over here, that is better. But there are other problems as well. How to transport, so many terrains are there, so many problems are there. So we have to solve all these problems in fact. Indicator 6.4.1, change in water efficiency in particular time period. Now what we have said, 5 drop to 1 drop, it should be done within a stipulated period of time. Indicator 6.4.2, level of water stress, means fresh water withdrawal and water resources available. As I said, rain is bringing, but how many places water resources are there, and are we exploiting everything, drying them, and no water is there? No. So that has to be taken care. Target 6.5, integrated water management, may it be international cooperation if needed. For example, Brahmaputra is there. In China, it flows like this, it takes a turn and come to India, Brahmaputra. So international cooperation is needed. Then there are Indus, Ravi, Bass, and so many are there. They are going to Pakistan, then coming to India, and all those managements are required. Then the same Padma river, Ganges in India, that goes to Bangladesh. So international cooperation is required. Same is the case with Nile river in Africa, Amazon in America, and so many rivers are there in Europe, Danube and all those. Okay, let us go ahead. So integrated water management is required. Indicator 6.5.1, degree of integrated water resources management implemented on the scale of 0 to 100. How much we have achieved? Indicator 6.5.2, proportion of international water management basin area with operational arrangement of cooperation. This much part I shall take care, this much part you take care. There should not be, fighting on that, like kids fighting. Target 6.6, protecting and restoring water ecosystem, including mountains, rivers, wetlands, forests, lakes, and aquifers. Okay. In fact, during pandemic, some part of the portions of all these places might have recovered due to little or no human interventions, and some might have gone at a worst stage as well. Best stage and worst stage, both is possible. Both are possible in fact. Indicator 6.6.1, change in water related ecosystem over particular period of time, that we already seen above. How 1/3 forest have been lost and wetlands have been lost. Target 6.8, it's a huge target and might be one of the worst affected too due to pandemic, as it has several pointers. Pointers: expand international cooperation and international support to developing countries in water and sanitation related activities, and program those includes water harvesting, desalination, water efficiency, wastewater treatment, recycling technology, and reuse of technologies. Now the developed countries are supplying it to them, but due to lockdown it could not be done. That's why problems could be there, so we have to increase our efforts. Indicator 6.8.1, amount government officially spent on water and sanitation development from the GDP. Okay. Now target 6.B, supporting and strengthening the cooperation, participation of local communities in water and sanitation planning and implementation of management of those all activities. Are the local people taking part in it? That's very important. Indicator 6.B.1, proportion of operational policies that have clear indicators of participation of local communities in water and sanitation management. If they are expert, they are the first to run there. If dam is there, something happens to them, those local people will go there. Because anything coming from 1,000 kilometers requires, even if hypersonic speed you are coming, it requires hardly at least half an hour or 10 minutes at least. Then preparing all those things. So if they run there within half an hour, they can take care of that. Let us avoid the situation like Cape Town in South Africa. They had to ration the water. 11 cities, according to BBC, next point is, are going to be facing the scarcity of water, and it includes Bangalore. In our childhood, we were told that there are 267 big lakes in Bangalore. Come on, how can Bangalore face such situation? But Bangalore is facing it. I don't understand how the humans have become parasite on Mother Earth. Are we? Or we are not? We have to think over it. There are still 8 years left to achieve SDG, and we have technology, human resources, and skilled humans. We need only some willingness to achieve it. As I said many times in the past, I'm reiterating here. It's better we learn fast, otherwise all dinosaur fossils are waiting for all human fossils. Our fossils will be shaking hand with the dinosaur fossil, as we might get extinct if we don't act fast. Okay, let us take care of all these things. Thank you very much. If you have any suggestions, you are welcome. Let us go to Moon, Mars, and beyond as a supreme being over there, taking care of Mother Earth all the way. Otherwise, what is the use of being human? Thank you very much.